Amanna is a beautiful girl by all standards. Her beauty stems mainly from her huge massive breast that never cease to cause a stare anytime she's out in public. She's the only daughter of the king, and the king cannot wait to marry her out to the best and most qualified suitor due to the fleeting nature of a woman's beauty, particularly the voluptuous nature of his daughter Amanna. Many of the villagers desires Amanna, perhaps not only for the prestige, but as much for her large bosom, which most consider a trophy of sorts. Among those vying for her hand in marriage is Koku, a renowned yam farmer. Koku was so desperate, so he contacted his very good friend Madoka to help him with his ambition. Madoka happened to know a thing or two about herbs, but very few people knew about it, and Koku is one of them. Madoka agreed to help Koku for a payment of 250 tubers of yam in return. Koku agreed. Madoka secretly rubbed a strange concoction on Amanna's brazier while she was having a bath, which caused serious itching for the young girl afterwards. The king, alarmed, sought for solution everywhere but to no avail, until Koku volunteered to cure her. And the king promised that if he could provide a cure for his daughter, he would be the one to marry her. Koku secretly obtained the antidote from Madoka and cured the queen. The king was pleased. Soon it was time to deliver 250 tubers of yam to Madoka as promised. But Koku refused, with much derision which angered Madoka, who promised to pay him back in his own coins. To carry out his threat, Madoka planted something in the king's underpants, which caused great discomfort for the king, who once again summoned Koku to the rescue. But this time, he was at a loss for a solution. In fear and desperation of the tough consequences that might follow, Koku quickly tried to approach his friend Madoka again, but he was nowhere to be found, because he knew Koku would come looking for him. Koku became a wreck, as he searched frantically for him. The whole village watched as their king wallowed in great pain. At last, Madoka emerged from nowhere and killed the king. He told the king the whole story, how he had offered Koku the cure for the queen for an agreed payment of 250 tubers of yams, and how Koku had declined to keep his end of the bargain, but made a mockery of him instead. The villagers were surprised and condemned Koku's action as wicked and deceitful. The king decided to offer his daughter, the queen, to Madoka, and the two became man and wife, while Koku buried his head in shame. End of story. Moral of the story: never spit against the wind. You'll be shocked how fast it will boomerang and hit you right in the face.